So that is why we will be heading back to this JavaScript initialization where we have practically made usage of it, and here we will be mentioning that the image which belongs to this individual grid observer cells div element, it will be having a transition of scale. So if we now press Ctrl S and head back to our project and reload, we can see that the image is practically back. Everything is practically back into its place, but right now the image only disappears. And on the other hand, we can see that the transition is to some very much speedy. It is actually occurring within a very short duration of time. So if we wish to increase our duration, then here comes the next remedy. If we head back to their usage section, we can see that here comes the code where it is actually been written. What should we use into our code? So this is what exactly we will be using in. So instead of mentioning scale only, we have practically mentioned the type of animation which is about to take place. But this is not the entire code. We need to mention the time, we need to mention the type of animation, and then we need to mention the duration and, if possible, other possible resources that we wish to use right over here. So in that particular case, we need to use here to mention the animation name here, and that will be scale. Then we need to mention the duration, the tenure, where we need to mention the time. If we press now Ctrl S and head back to our project and reload, and now we can see that the transition animation is somehow slow. It is practically taking 3 seconds to make this transition action right over here. On the other hand, we may make usage of some kind of animation alert. What happens after the transition action is practically ended? So in that particular case, we may make usage of this void function of onComplete, where we may put this, create this function here which says it will be practically producing an alert action into our document after this individual animation transition is been occurred. Now if we head back to our project and reload, we can see that the animation goes off, and next comes the dialog box, the alert dialog box, which says OK. So everything is right in the order. In the similar pattern, we may change this animation name from scale. We may make usage of this zoom animation name, reload, and we can see that this will be the result. In the similar fashion, we may make usage of this fade up. Press Ctrl S, reload, fading up, animation ends, and the OK dialog box returns. In the similar manner, it could be fade down. Is there any fade down over here? Yeah, it is. So the dialog box appears. Let's check the type of animation I'm practically looking for. So it is scale, it is zoom, it is fade up, it is fade down, fade left, right, horizontal flip. Here it goes. This is another beautiful transition effect right over here. So we may make usage of it like this one, horizontal flip. Press Ctrl S, reload, and we can see that here goes the horizontal flip transition effect, and after completing it, the dialog box OK appears. In the similar manner, there are some more animation properties which has been defined right over here, like this vertical flip or drop. Now there we can see that there goes another static animation type. We may make usage of it, like this one is the fly. It could be the fly left or fly right. So here goes the fly left. Press Ctrl S, reload, and you can see that it practically disappears, flying left. So the animation ends. Here goes the dialog box. In the next case, we may make usage of this right, and if we reload, we can see that here goes the result. Now let's make usage of some kind of static animation over here, like if we see here, this is the jiggle, this is the flash, this is the shake. So everything's right over here. We may make usage of anything here, like this one. This is the jiggle. So it will be jiggling for next 3 seconds. There it goes. It is jiggling for 3 seconds. Animation is over. So here comes the dialog box. Next comes the shake. So this individual fox image, it should be shaking for next 3 seconds. We can see that it is shaking now. The dialog box appears after the animation stops, and here comes OK. Next we will be for say flash or pulse or tada or bounce. So if we make usage of this flash, there it goes, reload. So this is the flash action. The animation ends, the dialog box appears. If we make usage of this bounce section, press Ctrl S, reload. There goes the bounce action, and here comes the result. In the similar action, in the similar manner, if we make usage of this stutter, press Ctrl S, reload, and you can see that here goes the result. So everything, these are practically the animation types which has been used into, which has been defined, which has been discussed in UI Semantic. So you may make usage of these individual animation types, and you may make usage of them on any image that you have created into your project.